At this stage of vegetation, the vegetables in the garden are growing vigorously. The tomato fruits are ripening, and the flowering continues, indicating that there will be many more fruits. This situation is similar with cucumbers, zucchini, and other vegetables in the garden. Plants draw nutrients from the soil, so feeding is now essential if we want a good yield. If the conditions are not suitable for the plants, they will show us with slowed growth, changes in the leaves, drying of the flowers, small fruits, and the like. These are the first signals that they need help. To avoid issues at this stage, supplementary feeding is urgently needed. Frequent use of artificial fertilizers can adversely affect the growth and development of plants. That's why we choose natural ingredients. We make a mixture of 3 ingredients. Here is how we prepare yeast supplements for plants in a 5-gallon bucket. The first ingredient we add is a handful of white sugar. You can also use brown sugar. Then we put 20 grams of dry yeast in 6 to 8 liters of warm water. After mixing everything well, leave it to rest for 2 hours. After 2 hours, stir it again, and the solution is ready for watering. Immediately water the vegetables in the garden with this solution. It's important not to let the solution stand, but to use it immediately. Then, prepare new quantities of this fertilizer as needed. The question is, what is the role of yeast in the vegetable garden? Yeast is often used in gardening for its nutrients and beneficial microorganisms. What are the effects of yeast? Adding yeast in the form of liquid fertilizer to the soil can provide plants with important additional nutrients and encourage their growth, flowering, and fruit set. The ingredients in the yeast also stimulate the work of microorganisms in the soil. Vitamin B promotes lush leaves, preventing them from turning yellow or drying out, and overall strengthening the plant. Yeast also promotes flowering and fruit formation. Just as the dough rises with yeast, so do fruits. By using this liquid fertilizer, we can expect larger and more abundant fruits. To achieve these results, plants in the garden are fed with yeast 2 to 3 times a season, especially during the hot summer months when feeding needs are highest. Dry and fresh yeast can be used to prepare liquid fertilizer. We originally applied yeast to feed the flowers, following advice from a florist, which resulted in healthier, better blooming plants. Encouraged by this success, I began using yeast in the vegetable garden as well. Yeast is truly effective as a supplement, with many considering it comparable to mineral fertilizers. Additionally, yeast is readily available and cost-effective, and that's it. Please support our work. The easiest way to support our work is by liking the video, clicking the follow button, and then the bell to confirm. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you.